If your Ford Focus MK3 won't start and makes no clicking noise when you attempt to start it, this may mean a couple of things. While the internet will always tell you to check the battery, the symptom is usually not about the weak battery, especially if the car has been running great and suddenly doesn't even click with the starter motor when you attempt to start it. I still think that checking the battery with a load tester or charging it would be a nice first step, but there are two most common culprits of such behavior. Either you have a very loose connector on the battery, ground point or starter motor, or the TCM in the PowerShift transmission is freaking out. In the USA, the third generation of the Focus with the 2-liter engine had only one type of automatic transmission, the dual clutch 6-speed unit, with a lot of complaints connected to the clutch and transmission control unit. Magically, when the car hits 90 or 100,000 miles, the TCM just starts glitching heavily. It all starts with intermittent faults and messages, and then the transmission just stops working and you can't drive your car. One of the symptoms of the faulty TCM is that you can't start your car when it's still warm. So you've driven it to the supermarket, bought your groceries, got into the vehicle, and it won't start and won't even try to crank the engine. This is a clear symptom of the faulty TCM. This is especially common for the pre-2015 vehicles, since they had a faulty TCM that was under the extended warranty, but as far as I know, now you can't get any coverage from Ford since the extended warranty period is over. So if you can't find an obvious reason why your Focus doesn't want to start, the best thing would be to find a good mechanic who works with PowerShift transmissions and let them test the TCM. It's very likely the culprit of the problem. Also, if you decide to buy a used TCM, only get the module manufactured after model year 2015. They were updated by Getrag and have fewer issues.